Hello, I'm Buddy Cianci, former mayor of Providence, here to talk to you today to learn about the Democratic Socialist Party of America. Here we have a representative of the party named Ben Dover.
It's good to be here, I guess, Buddy. Just before we start, I just want to make it clear that Buddy over here wants to kind of be involved in the chat roulette network exclusively to the darkness of his closet with Norwegian fantasies. So, hey, it's good to see you're starting somewhere.
So, Ben, the Republicans, the Democrats, the Whigs, the Green Party, and the Nazis.
Yes.
And the Democratic Socialists.
Yes.
No, I was just listing my parties in order of best to worst in the history of humanity.
Well, let's see why you say that. Well, we recently, we got 10 new members. Yesterday, actually. It's very surprising. All our former princes of the Middle East demanding money. But a member's a member, and so we're looking to move forward on that. So let me just kind of give people at home an overview. We want to kind of have the economics and societal aspects of the world, or America actually, sorry, it's my first interview, be run democratically. We want to meet public needs. We don't want to make a profit off of a few. We want the government to be radically transformed through greater economic and social democracy. We want ordinary Americans to also participate in every aspect and kind of affect everything in our lives instead of just voting.
Parties like the Republicans and the Democrats have important policies that improve the lives of Americans everywhere. The Socialist Democratic Party in America is not one of those parties. What do you have?
Well, Brian, we have a few aspects. We have a website. That's something that every party has, so we kind of say that we are kind of like those parties. We kind of on a platform basis, we reject international economic order sustained by private profit. We reject alienated labor. We do not support race or gender discrimination. We do not support environmental destruction.
It's a good one. You don't support race discrimination.
Well, I mean, if we did, then I guess we would be liked, It's kind of gotta say that, Just a little bit. We reject brutality and violence. It's a big one. Yes. Also, we kind of don't want to abuse the status quo of America. And we reject all these things, but we support international order. Are you honestly we support social order, meaningful work, healthy environment, sustainable growth, race and gender equality, and also non-oppressive relationships. Which, Buddy Cianci, you've had a few of them before. Didn't you pee on a girl or something like that? Is that kind of why you went to jail? We as a party are led by Frank Llewellyn. Our address is 75 Maiden Lane, Suite 505, New York City. We usually attend
So now you know where to send all those letter bombs in my garage. I know what to do with those now.
Well, Brian, I mean, the good thing about being a Democratic Socialist is we hit up the Marriott just down the street. They have a free continental breakfast, and we kind of all pretend like we stay at the hotel. So that's kind of a reward. But pipe bombs are good too, so we get those a lot. Anthrax.
So far, this party has sounded more pathetic than the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card party that I had last weekend. Can you refute that statement?
Of course, Brian, because once again, the insults come towards my party are numerous. 28 years, Brian. That is how long the Democratic Socialists of America have been in existence. Splintering from the Socialist Party of America in 1982. We were formed from the New American policy, also with the Democratic Socialist Organization Committee. We have now 1,500 members. I'm not sure what that averages to a year, but I'm well aware that it's not a solid number. But we're growing. With our website, we should gain membership easily. We are built off of Mike Harrington's position that leftist wing realism is found today in the Democratic Party. We kind of pride ourselves on that comment, and we look to form all of our policies around that one kind of sense of reality. If that makes sense. We bracket mainstream liberals, such as Walter Mandy. That was the biggest one we've ever bracketed, and that's what we do with our history. He's probably the most kind of well-known person that we have, and that's about it for that.
So to entertain myself during that brain-numbing speech, I was wondering, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Egg yellows?
Well, no, Brian. They were serving 2 waffles and a pancake over at the Marriott today, so that's what I indulged myself on. But my history isn't done. We've taken positions on electoral politics, and we've such evolved since the 1982 formation. We formed our religious rights activism with the Republican Party. That's kind of been a big thing in our history. We look to have a greater hold on the academic party and how we can kind of influence them over history. And what happened was we kind of tried to get involved with them, and we kind of got denied because we weren't really recognized by an official party. But we are soon starting to sue relations and move forward as a nation of the socialists.
Of the Democratic Socialist America. Please sit down. I'm kidding.
We've also given the Clinton administration a C- during their policy of New Democrats. The biggest thing we've done probably was we held a convention for Bernie Sanders, a minor kind of gubernatorial candidate in Arizona back in the 2000s. We failed in that. We wasted a lot of money. He received less than 1% of the vote. We also had our first candidate, Eugene Debs, who was kind of indirectly our first candidate because he was the candidate for the Socialist Party back in the 1900s, but that was before our existence, but still, candidate's candidate. The biggest thing we're known for, though, is we backed Obama in the presidential election, causing socialist kind of fears to be formed among the American public. People thought that our endorsement would lead to a socialist America. However, we have both refuted those claims and moved forward together as a stronger nation under God.
You know, what can I say? You convinced me. Why don't you? I would love to join the party.
It's good.
Can I give you my email or something?
Yeah. I'll have them call you.
All right. It's well, I don't have a pen, but it's socialdemocrats.pumpmygas@hotmail.net.
That's really your email.
Well, no, it's socialdemocrats.pumpmygas100@hotmail.net. I guess 99 people think.
That's kind of a little low.
Alright, so we're done here, right? Alright.
No.
Alright.
Just a few more things. About the Democratic Socialists.
What else is it?
It's a minor party.
Oh.
Our most famous person to run was Eugene Debs. No one's been elected, but we supported the main Democrats in each election. On the major scales, so gubernatorial and senatorial, representative of the House, and also presidential. And we cannot control one or more branches of government due to the in excess of funds, in excess of members, and also in excess of kind of resources that would help us do so. I looked up most of my information on Democratic Socialist home website, dsa.gov. That's the website. And I hope you enjoy my presentation.